Sergio Perez has thrown down the gauntlet for Max Verstappen ahead of the 2022 F1 season. Sergio Perez, or Checo as he's known to his fans, was instrumental in Max Verstappen's 2021 F1 World Championship title win. At Abu Dhabi, in the final race of the 2021 Formula 1 season, Checo showed incredible defensive skills to hold off Lewis Hamilton. His defence of Lewis Hamilton allowed Max Verstappen to regain vital seconds on the Brit, before eventually winning the race. Though Checo was the perfect team player at Abu Dhabi in 2021, he's warned Verstappen to not expect the same treatment this year. Hey motorheads, glad to see you back on this racing track. Did you get road rage and need the scenic view of Formula 1 updates to relax? Then we're ready to drive you. So put on your seatbelts and join us as we chauffeur you through today's video. But before that, be that perfect speed freak by banging into the subscribe button. Alright, we're good to go. UF1 fans will know Sergio Perez as a Red Bull driver who played a vital second fiddle to Max Verstappen during the 2021 F1 season. Those of you who followed F1 a little longer though will know that Checo has actually driven in F1 since 2011. When he first appeared in the sport driving on the Sauber team. The 31-year-old Mexican driver has been a feature in the sport for over 10 years now, and has always been able to produce excellent drives. Since the beginning of his F1 career, he's managed to get onto the podium in 7 of his 11 seasons, a feat that many F1 drivers can only dream of. But it wasn't until the Sakir Grand Prix in 2020 that Checo secured his first win. Driving for Racing Point at the time, he became the first Mexican driver since Pedro Rodriguez to win a Formula 1 Grand Prix, a drought that goes back all the way to 1970. The quality of Checo's driving that day was frankly unbelievable. After a collision with Charles Leclerc on the first lap of the race, which caused him to spin and perform an emergency pit stop to change his tyres, Checo was dead last. By lap 50, he had managed to claw his way back to 9th. 11 overtakes would have been an exceptional day at the office in normal circumstances, but Checo wasn't finished. Thanks to a safety car a few laps later, he started lap 54 in 3rd place. More safety cars and a huge pit stop error from Mercedes eventually gave Checo a historic victory. Following the race, Checo stated that he won the race on merit and nothing else, and Red Bull obviously believed him. After Alex Albon had an uninspiring season for Red Bull in 2020, he was replaced by Sergio Perez for the 2021 season. Coming into the season, many people, including us here at F1 Reverse, believed that Sergio Perez would be in a supporting role to the Red Bull poster boy Max Verstappen, much in the same way as Valtteri Bottas has been to Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes. But it only took Checo 2 races to outqualify his talented teammate. At Imola, in Italy, on the second race of the season, Sergio Perez outqualified his teammate Max Verstappen by 0.052 seconds to take second on the grid. Then, in the 6th race of the season, he took his first win in a Red Bull at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Baku. The following race in France, he was on the podium again after finishing 3rd. What we're trying to say is that early on in the season, Sergio Perez was showing the driving skills needed to compete with not only Mercedes, but also his teammate Max Verstappen. If you're a regular watcher of our channel, then you'll know all about the problems that plagued the Red Bull car during 2021, many of which were self-inflicted. Red Bull confessed that they made changes to the car based on Max Verstappen's driving style, and consequently ruined the Red Bull for Checo by making it more unstable to drive. This led to a run of 8 races without a podium, 3 of which weren't even in the points. But, as Red Bull began to fix the car's problems, Checo's skills shone through. In the last 7 races of the season, he had 3 third-place finishes and 2 fourth-place finishes before reliability issues caused him to retire from the last 2 races of the season. Though he probably didn't have the impact he wanted in the Red Bull in the first season, Checo showed glimpses of what he was capable of. With 2022 bringing a suite of brand new rules, and Red Bull having hopefully learned from their car development mistakes in 2021, Sergio Perez has come out with a bold statement. After a year of settling into the Red Bull team, Sergio Perez is now ready to fight for the top spot. In an interview with The Edge podcast, Checo said, "Next season, I want to be in the fight for the World Championship myself. We start with the new rules, with new cars. We all start from zero. So that's the main thing for me to get there. He then went on to say, I'm here because I fully believe I can be a world champion and because I enjoy working with my team. I'm very thankful to Red Bull for extending my contract. I really enjoy working with the team, with this group of people, with the engineers, the Red Bull culture, and the brand itself. Red Bull is a huge brand. It's a lot of work relative to what I was used to at other teams, but I really feel a great part of it. I work great with Max, with the race engineers, with all the team in general. To me, at this stage in my career, I think the most important thing is that I enjoy it. The time I don't enjoy it is when I would have to go home. This is a big statement from a driver in a team that clearly builds itself around Max Verstappen. Christian Horner, the Red Bull boss, has regularly heaped praise on Max Verstappen. If you've seen any of Netflix Drive to Survive, you will know what I'm talking about. In his most recent interview with GP Fans, he had the following to say about Max. Max is absolutely a deserving world champion. When you look at the championship as a whole, of course, the events in Abu Dhabi drew an awful lot of comments, but that happens in sport. We had a lot of bad luck last year. We got fortunate with a safety car, we made the right strategic calls, great strategy, great teamwork and great execution by Max, and we won the race. Time will move on. Max is a very deserving world champion. We're incredibly proud of that, and the history books will always show he is the 2021 world champion. It's not just Checo's driving skills that will help him fight Max Verstappen next season though, it's his people skills. As a driver who is almost universally respected and liked by F1 fans, even after the events of Abu Dhabi 2021, we know that he can be a charismatic character. In an interview with GP Fans, he said, I already know the people. I already know who to ask what, and how to get the most out of every single individual around me. That's a very different picture. Red Bull really pushes you to the maximum. Not just the drivers, but the engineers, the mechanics, and the team bosses. Everyone is flat out working to deliver perfect results. The perfect moment for everyone. It's been a tremendous experience, and it's brought me to another level as a driver. With his team behind him and 11 seasons worth of F1 experience under his belt, Sergio Perez has every right to challenge Max Verstappen in the way he has. The Mexican is not only a fantastic driver, but also an excellent sportsman who's done the work to deserve the time in the spotlight. Max Verstappen won't just let him take his turn at the F1 title though. And with a Mercedes team that is out for payback with a lineup of the GOAT Lewis Hamilton alongside star for the future George Russell, Checo is going to have to go above and beyond anything he's done before to take home the 2022 F1 World Championship. What do you think of Sergio Perez's chances of taking his first F1 World title? Do you think he has what it takes to beat his teammate Max Verstappen? Or maybe his biggest challenge will come from another team such as Ferrari or McLaren? Whatever your opinion on the matter, let us know in the comments section down below. And on your way, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that notification bell to be sure that you don't miss out on any of our content. So till we see you next time, drive safe and bye bye.